Welcome to my match review. I'm going to go over some of the mistakes that I felt like I made, some of the improvements as I break down one of my films from my Munjals match. This is one of my first matches, and I just want to break it down and kind of show you how I break down some of my own performances. So right off the bat, biggest mistake of the entire match, I let him kind of come in and pull half guard while I was messing around. It was a big mistake on my part. My goal was to not give up a single point in the entire tournament, and I just made a big one right there. He stands up, I get his ankles, and this was one of the things I did well here is I'm able to lock up a great position. I've trapped his leg. He's forced to sit down now and give me his arms. I have one sleeve trap, but you can see here I'm in a rush. If I wasn't rushing through here, I should have been able to secure that triangle. It's something I train a lot, and unfortunately, because I was not committed to one specific submission, I was trying to work 3 at a time. I wasn't able to secure it, and now I'm going to have to accept the fact that he's very aware of that triangle. He's keeping his left arm tucked now, and so I'm probably not going to get that submission, and now I'm going to let him stand back up. I needed to keep more pressure on that left ankle to keep him from standing, and right now you're going to see I'm really focusing on keeping his posture down, and I'm doing that pretty well. But if you'll notice his head right now, it's directly over mine. I could take him in a Tamanagi motion straight over to the mount from this position. And I don't know if I didn't do it because I was uncomfortable and I felt like I had some opportunities for submissions, or if I just didn't feel the position. But either way, you can see where his posture is. It's not a good spot, and I should be working to take him over the top right now. Right now I've got a good hand in the collar. This is a great way to break the posture down. I want to keep myself heavy on him, and you got to be careful. Because with a grip like that, you want to keep it. And you can see here, this is why, because now he's allowed me to secure an omoplata. I've got this about as tight as I can. You're going to see here he starts to straighten his arm to pull it out, but I start to arm lock him actually. I extended his arm, and so I think that bothered him. He turns his arm, and I go back to working for the omoplata. I need to get on my side and scoop my hips really, really hard right now to get him down to his knees, because you're going to see he's going to pull his arm out again, and I have to go to this kind of modified knee bar position where I have my shin up in his armpit to keep myself from being in an illegal position. And I'm going to use that to rotate to 50. You can see I have an opposite arm here. That's what's going to allow me to get an arm lock here in a second. One of the best things that he does is gives me an arm, something that I train a lot from 50-50. So now I've got his arm, and I force him to tap. Even though I got the result that I was looking for really quickly, I did make a lot of mistakes, especially at the beginning of the match. So you always want to come prepared. So that's how I break down some of my individual performances.